I experienced things that I didn't even know was even possible to experience. And, yesterday I got to share, because this year was 20 years for me in personal development. I did my first personal, official, quote unquote, personal development event back in 2004. And I crewed what was called Unleash the Power Within, UPW is what we call it in the community, event in 2005. And so I came across some photos from that, my first time crewing experience, and I shared them. And we have a crew member portal here on Facebook, and it's just really been beautiful to watch the comments and to see people have the memories that they have, and to see familiar faces. And some of them are no longer with us. And really to think back 20 years ago, I had no idea that what I'm doing now is what I would be doing, that the quality of life that I'm living today would be the quality of life that I'm living. 20 years ago, I was just trying to figure it out, man. I was trying to figure out what is my purpose in life and what I want to do with it. I was working in corporate. I wasn't particularly happy, and I knew that there was something else that needed to change. And in that year, 2004, I made a decision to become an apartment coach. And then after I finished up that training, I did my first Tony Robbins event, and it's been life-changing ever since. And when I look back on the journey, the people, I have tremendous appreciation for those folks that I met along the way. There was a guy that we became such good friends that I became his daughter's godfather. She's now a young adult, and he got remarried, and he asked me to perform the ceremony, and so I went and became an ordained minister so I could do it. And those are some cool things. And there were some weddings that I had one guy in Australia. He personally used me as an excuse to get his now wife. He proposed to her, saying that he had to go downstairs and meet me, and that she should go up to the room. And that was a lot of fun to get that invitation. And then I've been to a few other weddings, and I think it's just really beautiful to have this life and to experience the life, and to know that if you just do the work and you put the time in, that you can actually generate the results that you want. Sometimes I have a tendency to be a little hard on myself, and maybe don't give myself credit, but when I tell you this year's been a good year, it's been a good year.